Dear colleagues, I'm sorry for my past topics. Due to I'm not well. I didn't well. And the first part of the topic will be the biggest activity of the US diplomacy in the South Asia continent. After the visit into the India, where it was a conference of AHMEM, Jan Kelly right now have a Hanoi meeting with the leadership of the Vietnam. Before it, Joe Biden had a telephone call with the leader Vietnamese Communist Party, and for the strengthening the reject of the Chinese influence in the South Asia. So the conference Jim Kerry told about how we have right now three level of the economies of the world. The world, the development economy is emerging markets and information markets. If you remember, the Russian academician Evgeny Yasin told about the running economies, who and he bring it about on it the Russian Federation. Right now, we are supposed to go to the first part of my topic. We have another situation, and I'm afraid how the Russian economies will be into the emerging markets. So the GDP of the Russian Federation right now was 154 trillion rubles. If you here is very interesting, and the aspect that's understood why I provide this is figures. If we will calculate in the but before I must tell how the by the method of the IMF allows by this out with this method Russian economic power have not and can to refuse. Method IMF consists about to calculate in the US dollars. And let's calculate the US dollars about 80, Jesus, 60, 68.5 US dollars per ruble. We will get sum 220 2240 billion US dollars. So this is the biggest data, and allows to the Russia staying in the 8 even the 7th place in the world by the result of 2020. But if we will calculate it, how calculated in the course of the 91, 91 the real course of by the currently, we will get the sum. Jesus. 67 trillion US dollars. This is data broken Russia all construction of the were patriotic economical officials in economical power. And suddenly I told about the background of the modern interest rate of the Russian Central Bank, which have immediately 8.5 8.5 or 100 percent points over of previously data. So we have an impression that Nabiullina could to the Mrs. Nabiullina could to the special keep interest rate in Russia during the long time since September, if you remember. Since September, if you remember, currency, interest rate was 7.5%, and so this is and State Duma, and with cooperation with the government, have not the freedom of the maneuvers due to the possible capability to the loan money in the central bank. So right now, government must be since this day. Government can to the loan money in the Russian central bank at the 9%, not less. Jesus, and so this is situation. And certainly the central bank appears as a strong force in the Russian financial reality. So this is a story where the situation where the expeditions for the safety of the so-called special military operation, which have distribution into Crimea. And I want already that the operation need to the renamed rebranding of it about for the defense of the Crimea. But certainly I'm sitting at home, and Kremlin did not listen my small words. And totally some circles have a profit to the destroyed how the 3 days ago destroyed the agricultural entertainers, entrepreneurs, and seaports, and another infrastructure for the export Ukraine grain into the overseas. And certainly this is twice his hint. Here we have not only try his, but this is a psychological effect for the Russian and all Slovenian people. In the people and ethnology mentality have bread. This is the main story, the main number, if you want, in the national psychology. So This is a chapter of the currently cultural anthropology, and so the destroyed with sadism aim. Very interesting. This is image, and certainly what people need to the safe game in this story. Certainly the military calculation military calculate this is a story about the possibility export to create grid without the help Russian Black Sea Fleet. And certainly for the support of the image in the military circles, which have a main contribution in the so-called special military operation, Vladimir Putin has been fly into the mosque. So and certainly the slowly counter-offensive of Ukraine have due to the right now in the modern conditions how the absolute benefit Russia all Russia against Ukraine with the aviation space techniques. The concentrated biggest mass of the troops have not. Any countries, it is impossible to. And certainly the Ukraine forces, Valery Zaluzhny, have not conditions to the concentrated mass biggest tanks in the in front of the front line. Said Olaf Scholz so that is have a push along all of the front line. The distance of 2 kilometers. This is a biggest story, and due to front line have a size of thousands kilometers. Multiply please 1,000 kilometers and line and the depth of the 1-2 kilometers. Jesus, and certainly but right now Pentagon decided this is follow after the analysis of the last help in the size of the 1.3 billion. To prepare Ukraine forces into winter period, and certainly for the safety of the Ukraine export, Ukraine grain. And here the last package of the help consists the anti-air, anti-rocket system, and switchblade and drones. So this is all one the mass flight of the drones over Moscow was from the west, from the west direction, and so here was the very biggest and power blocks were living Russian leaderships, and so this is was a check-in the anti-air defense, and right now. And the last flight of against Moscow was in the night since the so 3rd or 4th July. So this is a very interesting. The drones, 5 drones, have raised along Kiev Chaussee in Moscow. Kiev Chaussee, Kiev Avenue in Moscow, since the airport Vnukovo to the center of the Moscow town to the Kiev railway. It's said about the good navigation of the drones, despite that all of them, according to the statement, Sergei Sobyanin, was destroyed. And the last, so this is the winter was very strong for the citizens in the depth of the rear, deep of the rear. And the last topic of the last topic of today. Jesus. The new package sanctions all countries, including UK, Canada, USA, and Australia, with the connection of the arriving genitalia in South Asia, allows to the how the next continuous story with the Ukraine and necessary to the see from the another points of the situation, economical life in Russia must be continued. So thank you. Bye bye.